Hello everyone, this is Christian Ortiz, and this is my follow-up video from my introduction. As I said, this is going to be a series of testimonials from people that have gone through some junk and have gotten through it alright. And are still kicking today and making a difference. Beautiful people that I've met. And I just kind of want to go ahead and start off with my own testimony so that I'm not asking anyone to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. And I'm going to go start with this. It has to do with relationships, a big old problem in life, I guess. Not necessarily a problem, but hurts the most when it goes wrong. I was in a relationship for about 4 years, and it was fun times. It really was. I was going through some junk, and this woman was a big light to me, and I love her dearly. She's going to hold a big place in my heart for a while. And I just wanted to start with this. About 2 years into our relationship, everything was giddy. We were having fun. We were, for the most part, in love. It was pretty fun. About 2 years in, I messed up. I texted another girl inappropriately, and I got in trouble. I got caught. So I got caught because I tried to hide it, and I messed up. And it took me a while to gain that trust back, and we ended up making it through that. I did a lot of things and a lot of steps that I had to do to, I guess, earn her back. I don't know. We made it through that, and I graduated. She was a freshman and I was a junior when we started dating, so I graduated before she did, and I stayed and I worked. I wanted to follow her. I was crazy about the girls, so I just wanted to kind of be wherever she was at, and I followed her to school, I guess, here in Weatherford, and we had a great first semester. We had a bunch of classes together. We were both doing the pre-pharmacy program together, doing a lot of our gen eds and stuff, and it was fun. It was fun doing homework, being able to do homework with your best friend, and just being together all the time. It was fun. And then around November, at the end of the semester, I messed up again. And I gave another woman attention that didn't deserve it. It wasn't who needed it, you know. And I messed up, and it hurt, I guess, a lot more the second time for her than it ever did the first time, because I made her feel dumb, I guess, because she took me back, and I just did the same thing. And I say all this because these are things that kind of led up to why I got so low. No one person is worse than the other. I tried to call her all the time, tried to text her, tried to do everything I could to get back. And I fought hard, I did, and we almost thought it was going to work. And then she got skeptical again, and then around New Year's time, she got an apartment. And she couldn't find anyone to help her move in. So I was, of course, I told her if there's anything she ever needed that she could just ask, and I'd be there, and I helped her move in. And it was a great time. We had a great day together, and we ended up drinking a lot of wine that night, and we got a little too drunk. And when we were drunk, I guess we got into an argument, and everything came out. She was still mad at me. And there's a lot of things that I did in the past that just got brought up, and there's a lot of things that I did wrong that caused the fight. And I was a little drunk. I don't remember everything that happened that night. I know that I let her hit me a couple times. I was saying some nasty things, and I guess pushed her a little too far. And I know too far because she's the sweetest soul ever, and I pushed her too far. And we were both really drunk, had way too much, and my best friend was coming from the city, and she tried to call him to come get me so I could leave her apartment and get out of there. I was dumb and drunk, and I guess I wouldn't leave. I ended up passing out on the couch after it was all said and done, and then they ended up sleeping together that night. I woke up and I caught them, and I was mad. I got livid for a second. I can't remember everything I said, but I know I was saying mean things, and I punched a hole in her door on the way out, and I just left for like an hour, and then I turned back for some reason, and then I caught my best friend on the way out, and I grabbed him. I remember this. I grabbed him and told him he disgusts me. He's my best friend. And it's a betrayal that hit me pretty hard, I think, probably out of everything, because he came to like pick me up one day after we broke up the first time, and it sucked. It really did. And I went back into our apartment, and I was just like, what the heck? What the heck? And I ended up sleeping over still, and I rode home with her the next day. It was the weirdest, awkwardest, saddest thing ever, and it sucked. And we parted ways, and I was low. I really was, and I was sad. And I went to church for New Year's. I didn't go out. I didn't do much, and I went to church, spent the whole day there, and I was convinced that I needed to forgive. And so that night I went over to her house, and I sat down and I gave my piece, and I told her I forgive her, because that's something that I wanted done for me, because I know what it's like to mess up, and it sucks, and I didn't want anyone else to have to go through the pain that I was feeling. And so I forgave her that night. And after that, my best friend reached out to me, and he said, "Dude, we need to talk." So I was like, all right. And we talked. He says, let me say my piece. I was sad. I forgave him, though. I didn't say anything mean. I couldn't say anything mean to either of them. So they were still special people in my life. And after it was all said and done, I was still in love with the girl, so I couldn't continue to be mean or hateful or spiteful or anything. I got low for a little bit, and I started drinking quite a bit, and kind of crapped away a semester, I suppose. But during this time of grief, I don't know, there's a point I got really low, and I just started reaching out to people. I was like, I can't be here anymore. I can't. And I didn't necessarily think of killing myself, but I didn't want to be here anymore. And I've been low before, and I didn't know how to take this one. It hurt a little bit more. It was different. And I reached out to people, and people reached out to me, and then they just started taking care of me, and got past. A couple weeks went by, and I was starting to get easier going. It was easier to go on throughout the day without being so sad. And then eventually started to get where I started noticing that I was enjoying littler things, and then anytime something good would happen, man, I would literally just like tear up and be like, stop. Be around people, and then someone just says something nice to me, and I'm just like, it was fun. I've just noticed myself enjoying things a little bit more and more, because it's not like a constant shadow. It's like harboring, I don't know, lingering around, not trying to please it anymore. I gotta find myself, and I've had a good time doing it. I've met a lot of great people, and you're gonna get to hear from a lot of these people their own stories, and it's been a really good time. And I'm here today still. It doesn't get the best of me. It's gonna hurt for sure. It does every once in a while. It'll get me down, but I give up pretty quick now, and I like that. Bad days get fewer and fewer, and good days are getting more and more. And my relationship with people and just friends has been tremendous, and I've had a lot of fun. But this is my testimony, and I just want to start with mine, and thank y'all again for listening. Please like, share, whatever they do for these social media thingies. Thank you.